race opens up now to 4 lengths, Meadow Ace. And that Talamatic on the outside, on that rail now. And dying is Cheetah Goose, and Daddy's Pick is forced to go to the extreme outside. The 3/4 in 130, and now watch Daddy's Pick make up that ground. It's Meadow Ace around the turn, and Daddy's Pick is flying on the outside. As they come to the top of that lane, it's Meadow Ace now only the 2 lanes. Can Daddy's Pick make it up? It's Meadow Ace on the rail. Daddy's Pick coming strongly now on the outside. As they come for that wire, it's Cheetah Goose third, and Daddy's Pick is flying by, and it's going to be Daddy's Pick in 2 minutes flat, equaling Tar Heel's 1951 record and a new record for fillies. And back into the winner.
Delvin Miller was a breeder, owner, trainer, and driver who competed in harness racing for over 7 decades. Miller would race on every continent and in all but one country in which there was harness racing. A Washington County native, Miller won nearly every major stake race at least once, including the Hamiltonian with Lusty Song and the Little Brown Jug with Dudley Hanover in 1950, becoming the first driver to complete the feat in the same year. While serving in World War II, his equine expertise was called on to handle mules, which hauled supplies for the infantry. Upon his return from the war, Miller purchased Adios to stand stud at his Meadowlands farm. Adios is considered to be the greatest in harness racing history. He sired 8 Little Brown Jug winners, more than any other horse. Miller devoted himself to improving the sport that he loved. He pushed drivers to give up soft caps and replace them with helmets. He consulted with the Pittsburgh Steelers equipment manager on designs and then lobbied racing officials to make them mandatory. His friendship with horsemen and legislators helped bring pari-mutuel wagering to his home state in 1963 when the Meadows was built, and later he carpeted the track with the first synthetic racing surface. In his 7 decades of racing, Delvin Miller amassed $11 million in purses. He was inducted into the U.S. Harness Racing Hall of Fame in 1969. When asked if he would like to start all over again in the sport of harness racing, Miller answered, "I'd like to start over, sure, because I see the great future that these youngsters have in the business. But on the other hand, I've kind of bridged the generation gap and had some wonderful moments in my lifetime. Maybe it's best to just say, thanks for the memories."